Why you reject the sign of Allah, but yet he don't give us he don't give us the sign yet? Why you reject the sign of Allah? Here we notice something additional, stupid. We mentioned it many times before, but let us repeat it again. Allah not only he calls you to forget the Quran, Allah will cause you to forget the Quran, but he will give you something better or similar. How stupid that is. Imagine you have a child, he have a toy. Huh? He's playing with a toy. You take the toy from his hand and you crush it with your feet. And then the child, he start crying, you know, he says, don't worry, I'm going to give you something similar or even better. So why you crush the first one? If it's going to be something similar, you idiot, why you destroy the first one? Any Muhammadan? If it's going to be similar, so why you destroy it? So you have a car, okay, let us say you have you have a Mercedes-Benz 500, brother. Allah take your Mercedes-Benz 500 and he destroy it, and he give you 500 Mercedes-Benz. Who is the stupid here? What is the excuse? The excuse is very simple. Muhammad, he cannot repeat the same chapter twice. He cannot remember them. So he's saying to them, okay, I forget them. Hello, don't worry. Allah will give me something similar or better. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. Why? He went to school and his language now is better. How Quran can be better than the Quran? A Muslim, he want to call me, his name is Good Day. Okay, let us hope he is not a kid. A good day. We will open Paltalk to give this Muhammadan a chance to call us. All right. Good day. I'm going to send you an ad. Please add me from your side. I'm looking for your name right now. Man, there's like a 1,000 Good Day. Which one is you? Which one of those is you? What is that? None of them fit with your name, actually. What Good Day? I don't see you. I mean, you need you send me an ad from your side, because I cannot find you. Which one of those is you? There's like 1,000. Which one? None of them fit with your name, really. You see the name you gave me? None of them fit with your name. So you are giving me the wrong name. Yeah, I just told you, you cannot find it. I just searched, I showed you. You send me a text message from your side. Add me. Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. Is yours? Okay, hold on. Good day, everyone. Let's see if this is yours. Here we go. We send for this name a hi. All right, you can call me if you want. Did you receive my hi? Hello? Hello?
Hello, yes.
All right, you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me well?
Yeah, I do. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Okay, let me emphasize on 2 points.
All right.
Yesterday, I messaged you under the nickname of Iskender.
All right.
I am an ex-Muslim,
All right.
and you thought that I was playing, but actually I have one question to you, and I hope that you can answer me.
All right.
And the second thing, that I don't smoke. Okay.
That's wonderful.
So my question is regarding perfection.
Perfection.
Yesterday.
What perfection?
Yeah, yesterday. I'll explain.
Okay.
Yesterday I told you why God did create Lucifer as perfection, as a perfect being, and God created Lucifer as a perfect being, while he knew that this perfection.
What do you mean by what do you mean perfect being?
It's stated in the Bible that Lucifer as the signet of perfection before his falling.
This is no. This is about God. He created an angel. The angel. He did not create Lucifer. He created the angel.
Yeah.
The angel who himself he chose to be the bad person. So God created things in perfection. Even Adam, he was created in perfection. But when he disobeyed God, the perfection is taken from his nature, which means he suffer, he die, he gets sick, etc. So God created everything in perfection, but he have control of everything in the same time. So now Satan or this angel or the foreign angel, he decided to become Lucifer. But that will not change the fact that he is still the perfection. Here is not about you being, because the only God is perfect. The way you are talking about it, the way you are trying to say, because perfect is about we don't make mistakes. This is what perfect means. If you want to go in the meaning you're trying to say to it. Okay.
Okay, but in the Bible it is stated that God didn't want sin for his creation. But from my point of view, I feel that perfection was the lead point of sin.
No, you see, God, he don't want bad things to happen to you, but he don't intervene with your decision. If you go from the beginning, you will see the story that God, which is a simple story, God said to Adam, don't do this and don't do that. But still Adam, he can do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the perfection, God, he's given him perfection by helping him about taking decision. But still he is free to accept the decision or to reject the decision.
Yeah. Okay. So by what I understand, by what I understand, that perfection will be given. So when someone is given the perfection, it means that he will get the knowledge of bad things.
No, nobody have the knowledge of God, and perfection have nothing to do with knowledge of God. The knowledge of Adam, the knowledge of angels still is very limited compared to God. So he gave us what we need to function in the job which supposedly we're supposed to do. So to survive, to live in the nature we are created for. As an example, the bees, they have the nature, where it make them able to survive, but they cannot do more than what they like the insect, the bees, they knew they are designed to make honey. You do not know how to make honey, but even though the bees are so small, and maybe it means nothing for you, but still the bees can do something you cannot do yourself, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you can do things the bees cannot do.
Yeah.
So the perfection of creation is about everything created is complete each other. So God created us, and he created the bees, he created the ants, he created the insect, he created the bacteria. Everything is a cycle of complete of perfection. But you yourself, you are not perfect.
Okay. But isn't it because of the perfect attributes of Lucifer he rebelled against God? It means that
No,
from
no.
his
You see,
perfect attributes and
no,
perfection,
no,
he became arrogant.
no. He is not. He is not perfect in the way you understand. I just explained to you. As an example, you see, it's the Bible says that God created Adam in His image, which means He gave him the best image can have, even His image. Jesus Himself, He come in the image of a man. This is the perfect image as God He created, but doesn't mean you are perfect as God, because still you can make sin and you can commit something wrong. So God gave you guidance to help you in the
Mm-hmm.
perfection. You are His creation, and He gave you a manual. He says, okay, you are my creation, I want to help you. You are not perfect, and I don't want you to be you are not me. I understand you are not qualified to be me. I created you, but I'm going to help you. Don't do this and don't do that, and you will be good. Then you decide to do the opposite. So you decide imperfection and you refuse the perfection of God. Perfection of God is to be with God, but you rejected that. So Lucifer, he have a choice to be or not to be, same as Adam. There's no different. You
So
understand?
Lucifer, which is Satan now, is not perfect as he was
He
before.
was never perfect in the way you are trying to explain it to us. You think he is perfect as God. Only God is perfect. I just told you the perfection,
Yeah, yeah.
the perfection you are talking about. He, like, like when God created me, He created me a perfect human being, nothing else. The perfection is
Mm-hmm.
about being a human being, not about being God. Otherwise,
Yeah.
now we will have two gods. One of them is Lucifer, and the other one is our God. This is not what it says. So God gave them the perfection to be angels, to serve God.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
he love his power. He is, he's powerful. He have amazing power. And now, okay, why I want to obey God? I'm going to be a rebellion. I'm going to be my own. I will rule my own kingdom. All right. And God, uh, we as a Christians, we believe in a free will. We are created, but not to be His slaves. Go and
Mm-hmm.
live and do whatever you wish. I told you what
Yeah.
not to
Okay.
do, and you choose to do the opposite. This is your business. I am still, at the end of the day, God is in control. Lucifer is Lucifer, man is a man, and then still God is going to judge all in the judge. So God, He gave you, let us say, a space of time and a space a space of a space, like land and to live in. So He gave you the space, and then when your time is up, you are going to be either rewarded or punished. So here,
But
perfection is not what you think. You are confused, and you are reading translation. Perfection here, that God, He created a perfect angel. Nothing is missing. God
okay.
God
But
created a
the
perfect human
the question
being. Yeah.
the question here. Okay, I'm with you that God didn't create Lucifer as perfect as he, but he created with the high standards, which is he's higher than the other creations. Didn't God know that from these high attributes, comparing to the other creation, he will deceive the other creation to do the wrong things?
Yeah, see here, you have the same problem, maybe because you have in the background of Islam. Do you remember the story in chapter 18 where the prophet Al-Khadr, he killed a child because when he grow, supposedly he will be a rebellion to his parents?
Yes,
Do
yes,
you know the
yes.
story? Okay, but this is not fair. That's mean God, He is going to punish you for He is knowing before you're doing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's not fair. I mean, okay, well, I know He will do, but that still will not justify punishing for what He will do, but yet He did not do it.
Hmm.
All right. So because the nature
Yeah.
of God is about justice, I'm not going to punish you because you did not do, because you will do it later, and I have knowledge of something you yourself you don't have knowledge of.
Oh, okay, I see.
That will make God Himself a criminal for punishing you, yet you did not commit the
Yeah.
crime.
So God, he gave space for his creation to
He gave a space.
consider
He,
that.
he he created you. You see, we don't believe in it the same as Muslims. Like God. The only faith we have right now, we believe in faith in certain way, very limited way, which means that God, uh, when He created Adam, He created him first to be in heaven, to live forever, correct? But then
Yes.
when Adam broke the command of God, then the fate changed from living forever to live by nature, which means your body will get old, you will get sick, you get killed, you die by cancer, you die by diseases. So you are by yourself, you are by your own. So God, he took the perfection of living forever from the human being
Yeah.
as a
Okay.
penalty,
The
not as a
God,
reward.
the God. Okay.
Anything else,
Hello.
my friend? Yes, anything else?
Uh, the Garden of Eden was in heaven or in earth?
No, the garden in Islam, the Garden of Eden is in the sky, supposedly, which is funny, but in the Bible it was in the ground. And based on geographic understanding of names, it is close to Turkey now.
But still, it was a perfect place because
It's a
God
garden.
Himself
It's
made
a garden.
that
You see,
place.
God, he can make a place perfect. Doesn't matter where. Like he can make heaven exist in the middle of the desert. You know. So it's not the place is the problem. The problem is what you did in that place. So that
I,
place
I,
can
I mean,
be,
I
yeah.
mean, in terms of holiness, it means that only pure creatures can get inside this garden because God was there.
No, God is everywhere, my friend. God is not only there. Does you see? Don't be. I don't wanna insult you, but don't be naive. You see, when the Bible speak about Adam and Eve's story, this is a very simple story to make you understand that from the beginning, the reason we are not in heaven, that human broke the command of God. Like,
Okay.
do you really think God he care really about eating an apple? Is that what the story is about? That's
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
story. The story is about you broke his command. It's not about how big the command is. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, imagine like I have an apple in the table, and you are someone I really care for, and then I say to you, don't eat the apple, and you eat the apple. That's not really a reason to be, but because you broke the command. It's not about the apple. You broke the command, and that intention of that breaking the command is to be equal to God. If you remember the story from the Bible, as long as you did read, it says that Satan, he told them that if you eat from it, you will have the knowledge of God. Correct?
Uh,
So not only they broke the command, their intention is to be the same as Lucifer.
mm,
You
I
know?
see.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
you know, when you read a story, uh, you know, don't be like a child who is trying to think it's a cartoon. The Bible is very deep book, but there's things is written in a simple way, uh, in
Uh,
order for
yeah.
us to analyze the information. Otherwise, imagine if God want to write for us how he created the bees. You need maybe 10 books. You know,
Oh, yeah.
the eyes alone is amazing. So the Bible is not meant to explain what God he did exactly step by step, but it's to summarize what you should avoid so you can live and you can go back to heaven. The book
I see.
is not meant to tell us really the details of every single day happen in the past, but it is about what you do so you can come back to me.
Okay, I see.
All right.
Uh, yeah. The term fallen people or fallen creatures is it applied to the people who believe in the biblical belief or just for the Muslims?
You see, fallen, you know, we are fallen since Adam fall. That's it, because
Mm,
we are out of heaven and we are born out of heaven. So in order to go back to heaven, we have to get our way, and the Bible gives us the details how to get back. So now you have a freedom of a choice. Either you want to go or you don't want to go. You know, if you
I
accept
see.
it, you go. If you don't, so all of us, we are the Bible confirmed that me and you and everybody, we are sinners. You know,
Okay.
so every human is a sinner, and he is short of a grace, short of holiness, and in order to get back to where he used to be, he have to go back to be the same as Adam was before he commits sin.
In terms of spirituality, because you said that Adam was created in the Garden of Eden, which is in earth. So I
Yes.
can't say that he was fallen from heaven.
No, the fall is not about falling from heaven or from where. The fall is you fall into hell. You are falling
Ah,
out of the mercy of God. You are out, but still you are not totally out. Still he give you a space, as we said, to come back, you know. So you are
I see.
falling, you are falling from heaven, but doesn't falling is not about high and low. You know what I mean? This is not about
Mm,
first floor,
yeah,
second floor, who care. This is about where are you now from God. Are you close to God or you're far from God? So if you are far from God, which means far from his mercy, you rejected his mercy, that make you fallen. It's not about how close
I
to
see.
you, you are by distance. Our God, we believe right now as we speak, he's with us. So he is not in a place, and that will make us okay. In order to go, we have to go and take elevator to go there. That will be silly thinking. The Muslim think this way, you know.
I see.
The
I see.
Muslim think
Yeah.
that there is seven heavens and there's ranks and etc. and floors, etc. We don't believe in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but my friend, as long you said to me you are an ex-Muslim, what make you leave Islam?
What made me believe Islam? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but the main reason is that in Islamic belief, they believe that the Quran is a perfect book, which means it's a huge claim, which means that if we found one mistake, it means the book is wrong. And I found a lot of wrong statements there. So it means
Mm.
that the book is not
How
from
long
God
how long
Himself.
ago you left Islam?
Well, before 1 month, I guess.
Oh, is that after watching my videos or nothing to do with my videos?
It's before watching David Wood videos. He's the one who the first videos were from David Wood.
Okay, that's good. Well, I'm very happy for you. That's you found your way. And what do you think about Christianity now?
Well, I'm considering it, and like I said, I gave you my question, and this is one of the questions that I looking for answers for it. And yeah, I like the Christianity belief. It it's really deep,
Hmm.
and yeah.
Don't you miss
So I'm doing my research.
don't you miss the 70 version, 72 version? Don't you want to get them back?
70 version. No, I don't.
Well, you know what? I invite you, as long I take a chance that you call me, and I invite you to accept the Messiah as your savior. You know.
I actually prayed for the Messiah yesterday, so I can find my way.
All right. And if there's any news after you prayed?
I contacted you.
All right. So you prayed to the Messiah, and maybe the Messiah he send me in your way. Maybe it worked this way. And my friend, if you
Yeah,
have any
maybe.
question about the Messiah, I will be happy to help you. But let me invite you to accept the Messiah as your savior, because you never know. You see, God, he gave us a
Yeah,
space, as we said, time and space, but our time might be taken from us any moment. And there's no guarantee that you will have time for tomorrow. So for me, I take advantage of this time, so I might be able to help you to accept the Messiah. So I invite you right now to accept the Messiah as your savior. Already you pray to the Messiah. That's mean you believe in him. Because I will not pray to someone I believe he is a lie.
yes, yes.
So why you
It's
don't
it's a huge step for my life. So
so why you don't say
yeah,
why you don't accept him? I mean, you prayed to him already.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I accept Jesus as
Hallelujah. I mean to
as
that. I mean to that. We are
Lord.
so happy for you. And here we go. You know, he called me to question, and this gentleman, we can call him brother in Christ, he just accept the Messiah, and he accept him as Lord and Savior. So you accept the Messiah to be your only Savior, and you are accepting him as your God. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
wonderful, my friend.
Because
I'm happy for
yeah,
you.
I
But
have also one question. What do you think about Jay Smith's claim that Muhammad did not exist?
you see, we cannot verify Muhammad as a person. We cannot. I cannot. Nobody can. Because even the Quran sometimes call him Muhammad, sometimes call him Ahmad. Obviously, the name Ahmad and Muhammad, they are not names. Those are titles, mean the praised one, right? If your name is
Yeah,
Muhammad, should not appear in different place as Ahmad. It's like Jesus, the
yes,
Messiah. He have many names, but they are titles. Emmanuel, Christ. Those are titles. Those are not really names. His name
Yes,
is
yes.
Yeshua. So the name should not change if it's a name. But obviously
Yeah.
Muhammad as a person, we do not know who is he. Based on
Yes.
Muslim books, which is written long after Muhammad, we can go and say, okay, they are saying that there's a person who was living in Mecca, etc. But even Mecca, we cannot find any proof of existence, during the time of Muhammad.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
so J. Smith, by the way, he is not making the claim. He is taking a study of a historian who did his own search. In the beginning, actually, I saw this historian. I saw J. Smith presentation. In the beginning, I refused what he said because he was saying about that the direction of the mosque. But
Yeah.
some of those mosques, I look at them, they are not built to be a mosque. They were facing the wrong direction, not the Qibla, because in the beginning they were not built as a mosque. So based on that alone, I will not accept. But then I watched the movie of the historian who made this study, and it's very convincing. So
Yeah.
there is no Mecca and there is no etc. But for me, I don't waste my time with this because I debate Muslims about their belief, not about what they don't believe. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The Muslim don't believe
Mhm.
that Muhammad is not exist. So why want to debate about it? You know? So
Sure.
I break the belief, not the non-belief. They don't believe in that. So why I want to waste my time? I will leave that for somebody. He take care. I have a question for you. What about your family now? You today you accepted
I'm living.
Christ.
I'm living with them right now, and I don't know how to tell them that.
Are you
Especially,
single? If you don't mind to
I'm
say,
not big enough.
are you single?
I'm still single.
Oh,
I'm a 19 years old kid,
all right.
so I
Well,
don't know
you,
how to
you you are a
counter.
man. 19 years old. You are in your own, and you can make decisions, and don't worry about anyone. Do what is right, and don't
Mhm.
be a fool. If my parents, with my respect to your parents, they believe in such a foolishness, does that not an excuse for me to follow the same foolishness? There's people
Yep.
they do not have the courage even to say this is foolish. That's the whole story, because it need a lot of courage too.
Yeah, they are delusions.
Yeah. Well, my friend, encourage your family to watch my videos, and I will be happy to help them if they have any questions. And if you want them to speak to me in private, I will be happy to talk to them. Just text me, let me know. And if you have your parents want to talk to me in private, like not in public, I will be happy to have a conference, me and you and them together.
Sure, sure,
All right.
sure.
And
Thank you for.
you're welcome. Anytime you feel free to contact me.
Thanks,
All
thanks a
right,
lot.
my friend. Take care. God bless. All right. Well, and we are happy. We are happy for this gentleman. Uh, you know, he left Islam and today he accepted the Messiah as his savior. That's wonderful. And I hope, I pray that his family, they will join him, and we will have a conversation together, and we can make it private, as I said, because some people don't like to speak in public, and their voice will be recorded, etc. Like now in YouTube. So, and I always do that. I mean, this is nothing new for me. So we are happy for this brother to accept the Messiah. And always when you read the Bible, don't the Bible is not the same as the Quran. Quran is just like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, look at this. The things is not connected. The verse before have nothing to do with the verse after, and there is no meaning. I mean, even the Quran does not make any sense.